Come back. In this video we shall talk about sampling and quantization. Sampling sampling and quantization. So let us say we have these rectangular coordinates. This is x-axis and this x-axis is also called independent variable. This is y-axis and this y variable is also called dependent variable because the values of y are depending on the values of x. Okay, so let us draw a sine signal here. This is sinusoidal signal. Okay, so let us perform the sampling of this sinusoidal signal. So here the value of x will be 0 and here the value of x will be pi by 2. Here the value of x will be pi. Here the value of x will be yes, here the value of x will be 3 pi by 2 and here the value of x will be 2 pi. Okay, so the time period of this signal is x is 2 pi. Okay, for 2 pi is the one complete rotation of this signal. Okay, so let us remove this. Let us say we want to take a sample at this pi by 2 and we want to take the sample at this pi by 4 and here we want to take the sample at pi by 4 and 2 pi by 3. There we take the sample at 2 pi by 3. Here we take the sample at pi and so on. So these we take the samples or we convert this analog signal into digital signal using sampling. Okay, so we took the values at only sum of the finite intervals because this sine wave has infinite values. Okay, this sine wave has infinite values of the independent variable x. Okay, why it has infinite values? Because here its value is 0, here its value will be 0.001, here its value will be, let's say, 0.1 and so on. Okay, so in terms of degrees, we say that here its value is 0 degree, here its value is 1 degree, 2 degree, and so on. So we take the finite values on the independent variable x. So this process is called sampling of this sine wave signal. Okay, so let us see the quantization. What is quantization? We take the same sine wave, okay, take the same sine wave, but in this time we perform the discretization not on the variable x but on the variable y. Okay, so this process will be called as quantization. In quantization, we take the value of sine wave at particular values of y, or we shall divide the sine wave into this infinite sine wave into finite intervals, because as the values of x are infinite, the values of y will also be infinite. So we take only finite values of y. So let us say if the value of y is, this is x-axis, and if this at this line, at this x-axis, the value of y is 0. Okay, so if the value of y is 0, we take it as 0 in quantization. If the value of y is greater than 0, we take it as 1. Okay, if the value of y is greater than 0, we take it as 1. So here the value of y is greater than 0, 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 and greater than 0. So we take the values greater than 0 equal to 1. If the values are less than 0, we take the values as -1. Let's say this is 1, okay, on y-axis, and this is -1. So we divide the sine wave signal into two levels, okay, 1 and -1. When the value of sine wave is greater than, when the value of sine wave signal or the value of y is greater than 0, we take it as 1, or we map the signal on at value 1. And if the value of this sine wave, value of y or on this sine wave or this signal is less than 0, we take it as -1. Okay, so this is the difference between sampling and quantization. This one is sampling, which is performed on the x-axis or independent variable, and this is quantization, which is performed on dependent variable or y variable. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next video.